I got punched in the face so hard, bro. And it's all your fault, Jennifer. I don't know how many of y'all ever been punched in the face before, specifically the nose. Clears your sinuses, like new things start to happen. I could smell God, at least his feet. This is what happens when you're afraid to do your job at the psych ward. We're dealing with this one patient who was completely nonverbal. They did not speak at all, in case you don't know what that means. They just did not speak. They used hand signals, but they were limited on what they could do. So we had very careful instructions to follow to make sure that he stays cool. Now, this guy is a wiry, bug-eyed. You could tell definitely something's off with him, disheveled, wearing hospital gowns all the time. There for treatments, med adjustments. Everything's been cool. He gets his meds on schedule, his snacks on schedule, his meals brought to him to his room. You know, nobody suspected any real issues until I'm minding my business. I'm doing rounds, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. And I hear, help, from down the hall. And when you hear help, you respond to it like that's your name in the psych ward. So there I darted, set my rounds board down, darted down the hallway to where the shot was coming from. And I see Nurse Jennifer backed into a corner with a needle that she was about to administer, and the patient chilling in his hospital gown shaking like this, bug-eyed, just shaking. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, he just tried to attack me. She's like, I just need some help holding him down so he can take his meds. And, you know, I'm no nurse, so I'm not trying to check her, but I'm like, yo, Jen, why you trying to administer this shot without help in the first place? So I asked her, I'm like, you didn't want to call us down beforehand? Because now he's all ramped up. I ain't never seen him like this before. She's like, I thought I could get it done real quick while he was laying down without bothering anybody. Jennifer. You can't be no people pleaser in the psych ward. So soon after she tells me this, she starts moving in with the needle to try again, like without a game plan, without like, hey, Jay, okay, I'm going to go on this. Like, you supposed to move according to protocol. I don't know what was going on through Jennifer's head, but she decides to approach him again while he's shaking. I'm sitting here like this is happening so quick, I couldn't stop her. I'm kind of standing in between them both, but at a safe distance from him so I can keep an eye on stuff and just stay as a means of protection. But she passes me. I'm like, clearly she not about to. Boom, patient springs into action, starts windmill swinging. And so Jennifer pushes me forward with the opposite hand that the needle's in. First off, thank goodness, because I got a story on how somebody got accidentally pricked by Jennifer. You know what I'm saying? Fictional first names, maybe. Jennifer, if you're watching this or you see this, I love you, girl, but look. I get pushed into the first two windmills, and boy, them things came down with force. Vroom, hit me in the nose. Vroom, I'm leaking. Now, I already know what to do once I get hit or before I get hit. I know all of that. I was trained to do it. Was I given a chance to do it? No, because Jennifer. So that's when I step in between them, move her body out the way. I catch his next windmill coming down because it is haywire, and it was pretty easy to catch after I gathered myself and, you know, adrenaline's pumping. You just got hit in the face. But I caught his fist and his wrist, actually, more specifically. And I do this, crisis prevention intervention move where I yank his wrist down by my waist, stick my thumb in his armpit, and use that to bring him down onto the bed. Nose leaking, yup. Jennifer freaking, yup. Patient tweaking, yup. Long weekend, yup. So as I'm holding him down on the bed, he's kind of chilling. I said, Jennifer, administer the shot. And after she administers the shot, I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? What happened? You fumbled, Jen. You fumbled. And now I can smell the second coming of Christ.